Hey guys, it's Kimberly, and today's video we are going to be reviewing the brand new One Size Beauty Secure the Blur Primer, which is super exciting. I am sorry that today's video is actually a day late. Honestly, yesterday or Thursday when this video was supposed to go up was my father's birthday, and I just had some poor planning and I just didn't realize that I didn't have time to film and I should have done it earlier, so we are late, but we will not be late next time. We're gonna be back on schedule. I just was not thinking. So yeah, I'm excited to get this out. I've actually had it for a little while, but I've had so many videos to film that this one just didn't get put up right away. But this is the One Size Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer Base, and I am super excited. It is 35 milliliters or 1.2 fluid ounces. It retailed for $30, which is quite a lot of money, but I'm excited. I've so far loved all of the One Size Beauty products, so I'm hoping that I love this one as well. It says it is an ultra blurring pore refining primer with niacinamide that mattifies and evens out skin's texture as it grips makeup for flawless application and enhanced wear. Applied before makeup. Now, I don't really need to be mattified, so that's just like not something I'm necessarily looking for, but I really love all of his other products, so I want to give it a try anyway. Yeah, so I will say the only thing is it was fairly expensive and mine came in like a little crushed. Not the biggest thing, but you know, I like to see things come in nice looking. So this is the bottle right here. Super interesting. It's got that bright red cap. It says One Size Secure the Blur. It's cute, but it also gives me like old lady, like old school Clinique or like something vibes. I don't know. I feel like it just, I don't know, feels very old school, but it's cute. So let's go on in. I currently have nothing on my face and we're just gonna give it a go and use it live for the first time. See how it goes. It's got a little squirt nozzle and it comes out this like a white color. And yeah, we're just gonna basically do the entire base routine for the face just to see how products lay over this. It is fairly thick feeling, I would say. Kind of going in and rubbing it out. It doesn't really smell like anything, which is good. But yeah, I would definitely say it's fairly thick feeling. Okay, so it feels nice on the skin. So far, so good. Now we're gonna go in with a foundation that I really love because I wanna see how it lays over top. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, the dewy one. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this just like I normally do. My dog is visiting me, my puppy. I'd rather her come and show up every once in a while than bark, so sorry if she pops up right here. But we're gonna go in with the Boing Cakeless Concealer. So far the foundation seemed to have sat really nicely. I feel like it looks super smooth, which is great. So now let's see how this sits over top of that. Okay, so far I really like it. I feel like I definitely look blurred, which is actually really nice. I feel like I don't usually, I don't know, notice that kind of a thing. Whenever someone claims to be blurring, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of like, yeah, maybe a little bit, but it kind of all looks the same. I do feel like I look a little blurred, and I wouldn't say I look crazy matte, but I do think there is mattifying power to it because this is supposed to be a really dewy foundation, and I do find it to be a dewy foundation, and I feel like they're definitely canceling each other out, and it looks more of like a natural finish, which is nice. And I feel like if I used a matte foundation or a natural foundation with it, oh my goodness, hello baby, I would definitely feel like I had more of a matte finish. So love it. Let's move on to powdering, and that might really pull it in and give us a matte finish since it's a little bit more natural and now without the powder. So to give it the fair test, since this is a One Size Beauty product, we are going to use the One Size Beauty powder with it along with the powder puff, and we're just gonna go ahead and set everything. I love this powder so much, so I know it's something I like. So let's see, they should be, you know, compatible. I think it's important that when a brand comes out with multiple items that they should work well together. So let's go in and set. And now I'm gonna go ahead and dust off all the excess. And again, sorry guys for any of the puppy distractions, but this is, since I got behind schedule, this is not what I normally film, and I've been at work all day, so she's been in the crate, and I feel bad, and I don't want her to have to be in the crate while I film, so we are just babysitting at the same time, or just being mom, I guess. Okay, so we definitely look matte right now. Honestly, maybe a little too matte for my liking since I do have dry skin. But I did really like the finish before we had powdered. And this is a pretty heavy powder. So I think if you have oily skin, these products will really be a great combo for you. And if you have dry skin, one or the other at a time would be great. And maybe using a lighter powder or like the Laura Mercier one, because that's, I don't know, like a little more natural looking and not so dry looking. But if you got oily skin, these probably make a great duo. So now let's go in, do a little bronzer, a little blush, some highlight, and see how that sets all over top of this base. Okay, so I have all my powder products on right now, and honestly, I am loving the way that my skin looks. I feel like it looks a little bit drier, or no, scratch that. It looks a little bit matter than what I usually go for because I have dry skin, but my skin doesn't look dry. So I do appreciate that, but I do think if you had oily skin or combination skin, this would be great for you. And if you have dry skin and you don't like the matte look, maybe not. Like I said, maybe using, well, I think the primer might be for you, but the combination of the primer and the powder is definitely more for our oily girls. But it looks beautiful. I'm really, really liking it. One last thing though, since it is a little bit more matte than I'd like, I wonder what happens once I spray it with some setting spray. So let's do that. Okay, so I used some setting spray, put a little mascara on, and I gotta say, I do feel like it looks really good, and that did bring a little bit more life back to the skin. I do think I have more of a natural finish now, which is great, and more of what I want. And yeah, I will say I do think my pores actually do look a little blurred, which is really awesome, especially in here. I feel like they're usually pretty noticeable. I mean, noticeable to me when I hold a mirror this close to my face, but I feel like they look better than they normally do. So I really like that. Typically I've been using something to give me more of a luminous effect, something a little bit more hydrating, and this is for matte looks. So it's different from what I typically grab, but I do really like the results. So if you've been thinking about it, I really, really like it. I think it's a little expensive, but it definitely did the job, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. So those are my thoughts on the One Size Beauty Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Sorry it is late. Things will be back to normal next time on Monday. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.